Hello guys, and this Tecno device came in for repair. A church member gave it to me in church, and he told me that he wrapped the phone with nylon during the rain, but he doesn't know what happened to the phone. So when I opened the phone, I found out some water, you know, um, water right inside his phone, and water has really damaged the phone. So I'm going to show you. As you can see, it shows the light is not charging and the phone is not working at all. So I'm going to show you how to go about this step by step. If you want to know more details, please join our online training or physical training, all right, so that you can be able to understand more deep troubleshooting and repairs. Now I'm going to take the voltage of the battery as usual. 3.7 is a very good voltage, so that means the battery is okay, but the phone is still not powering on. Now doing physical inspection, I can see what corrosion right here on the flex, on the side flex or power flex right there, and on the PCB as well. I can see some corrosion on the shields. Okay, so physical inspection going on right away, and as you can see this side, look at corrosion and rust around that side as well. So this is showing nothing else other than the water effect on this PCB. So water is a very dangerous liquid that can make a phone go dead and make it irreparable. All right, so when my customers bring water damages to me, my mind is on 50-50. If the phone survives, thank God. If it does not, we move on. All right, so now look at it right here. I'm gonna be showing you how to do this troubleshooting step by step. Don't forget to like this video, okay, because many of you watch, you enjoy, but you don't like the video. Now I'm taking the reading of the VBAT line. We're having short right there. All right, we're having short on the VBAT line, so this is a very bad sign. All right, it shows that water has really penetrated right into this PCB and it's causing the phone not to power on. If you're interested in our line of physical training, please DM us on the numbers on the screen. All right, and we're going to help you become a better technician. All right, so still doing my physical inspection to get more clues, but I'm okay. So the first thing I'm going to do right now is to be able to access the components under the shield, and the only way I'm going to access that is to open up the shield. Now there are temperature and airflow required to remove the shield so you don't cause more damage on the PCB. All right, so yeah, and each auto station has their own temperature settings and airflow thereabout, so that the PCB don't damage. All right, so I'm going to open the shield. As like I said, if you're interested in our online training, please DM us on numbers on the screen, and the numbers on the screen is not to ask for solutions, please guys. Please, it's only for physical and online training inquiries alone. All right, so I'm going to open the shield. All right, the power section and also the network section, because I can see some corrosion right there. Look at that next to that IC right there. You see there's a kind of corrosion right there. All right, it's a very terrible one. So that's the effect of water on the PCB right there. Okay, so what am I gonna do right away? I'm going to clean up first. All right, which some other technicians will do as as a result of water water damage on the phone. So that's what I'm going to do right away. I'm going to get my cleaners, my brush, and brush it right away. All right, what am I brushing? I'm brushing away the corrosion on the PCB. because the corrosion has breached some components together, you know, and it's making it not working. So I'm gonna just check the readings of that capacitor next to that network IC right there. Okay, and it's giving a short reading value. Due to my experience, from my experience over years or over time, okay, I'm gonna pop out this capacitor. Physically it's not looking healthy, and also when I read with my multimeter is bad as well. If you want to know, you know, how to do troubleshooting like this, I'm not doing guesswork, because like I said, from experience, most of the time the capacitor on that network section is usually shorting. Okay, so taking it out, taking another reading, and you see the short is gone. It's as easy as ABC, but to some people it's not as easy as ABC. They need tutor, they need guide, and that's why we are here to help you out, either physically or online. All right, join our online training today and also become a pro yourself. So our online training is not a platform where you can just post questions anyhow. You need to, you know, have a mind that you want to study, you want to be a problem solver. As you can see, the phone is working. It's working well. That's how it is. I'm gonna power it on right now. Look at the screen. You can see water effect right on the screen, just to buttress my point that the phone has water damage and the phone is working properly. I'm very sure my church member will be very, very happy that the phone is back to life. Thank you for watching. See you in another video. Peace.